What's up guys, back with another video. And in this video I'll be talking about more about Kobe Bryant, right? After his death and all stuff. So he's been passed away for like 1 week now, right? And you've been wondering like why I wear sunglasses because I'm currently recovering from surgery, from LASIK surgery, so that's why I'm wearing sunglasses. So I don't feel it's like it's appropriate to show that I have red that I have to show my red eyes on YouTube. It looks really nasty and stuff, so I wear sunglasses to make myself look nice. So I just wanna like not to be rude on this video, right? Especially talking about somebody's death, right? I think I got more things to say about Kobe's death, right? And how he's been affecting my life, right? Even though I never met him, but yeah, so millions of people, know him. So I just want to take a one pause real quick, and I have to take care of my eyes. Yeah, it's been, Mm. Okay, sorry, man. I just have to pause 1 second. Yeah, my eyes was a little itching and stuff, so yeah, I did feel eye drop and stuff. So sorry for a little stubborn there, but I think I have to make more videos this week because definitely next week I'll be back to school because my online class doesn't start until like very late, and also like I cannot do like a lot of normal activity that I do, so I have a lot of time just to spend with YouTube, so I should take advantage of that. And this is all I can say, right? Yes. Why do I like Kobe Bryant a lot? Why should I like him more, than probably Steph Curry? Even though I have Steph Curry, in his, closet, right? I have two Steph Curry jerseys. So Kobe Bryant is the guy that introduced me to basketball, right? I never liked basketball in my life, but ever since, like I think I have known Kobe Bryant, like I don't know like when, like I was so young, right? I think I was like 7 or 8, or even before that. I think like ever since 2005. So I've been knowing Kobe for at least 14 years, right? Yeah, Kobe. This is the reason why I'm so interested in basketball. This is the reason why I know the Lakers, right? And the Golden State Warrior. The first two teams that there are 30 teams in NBA, of course, right? If you just look on the website, right? But the first two teams I notice that comes to my head, the first two teams I watch on television is Laker, Golden State, right? And the Boston Celtics. And Kobe Bryant is the guy that got me into basketball. He's the guy. And now he's gone from the world, so yeah. I mean, yep. Because I want to say this, man. If Kobe Bryant never existed, then, then I'll probably never be interested in basketball, right? This is why I never watched the NFL, hardly watch NFL. This is why I never watch hockey. This is why I never watch any other sport, but the first professional sport that I'm always interested is basketball, right? So yeah, man. And I heard that his nickname is Mamba something, and his daughter passed away. I don't know what her name is, but I can just look it up and say it. But I feel really bad for Kobe's family. So he has his wife Vanessa, and also he has like 4 daughters. So one of them just passed away, and I think she's the youngest, right? What do I have to say for this video? So it looks like Kobe's has 3 daughters, and look like they have to grow up without their dad, which is gonna be like tough, right? You think this, man, like both of your parent or one of your parent pass away, then yeah, growing up is gonna be tough, right? But if they weren't in the adulthood, then it won't be so much of a big problem. But since their dad is a celebrity, since he's very famous, everybody know him, like the whole world know him. Kobe is not only famous for US, but everybody knows him. Even like China knows him. Like every other country knows Kobe Bryant. Millions and millions of people, knows him, right? And Kobe Bryant's been really, affecting the war, right? As soon as the helicopter crashed, because this was very serious. Because every NBA game that I see, the time that Kobe Bryant passed away, as a coincidence, yeah, people were like making mourning, like every single player, like every single professional player, especially the all-star player, they all talk about Kobe Bryant. They all mournful for him. And you're not seeing like how much effect, especially like the entire Los Angeles, has turned purple and gray, all because of Kobe Bryant. I see, like everywhere I walk to, like the minute I come outside my house and I see people wearing Kobe jersey, right? This is how much people love Kobe, man. He's a very lovable person, right? Yes, he is. And also, the Lakers against the Clippers game, on last Tuesday. Yeah, that game got postponed because of mournful for Kobe, right? Yeah, so that's how much like, yeah, LA just sacrificed just one game just because of Kobe, and they say rip him. They make a funeral about him. Like they just put like so much effort, of honoring Kobe Bryant, right? Everybody is honoring him. Even I honor him too, right? I better be thankful to him, That got me interested in sport and also motivate me to be a much better person of who I want to be. Yes, man. So when you live in this, so here is what I learned from Kobe Bryant. So when you're living in this real world, you're not always gonna be invincible, right? I keep hearing people say that he is so invincible, right? Like nobody can like stop him, right? Yeah, he's like a true legend, He's like God, and he's even like greater than God to me, right? And Kobe Bryant, like he's the one, that played for the Lakers, for 20 years, right? So he spent half of his life, with the Lakers, and bring them, like 5 championships, right? Yeah, like he's been like, he's a very good player and all stuff, and he's the one that got so many NBA players, trying to like role model him or try and be as good as him, right? I mean, we won't have Steph Curry. There will be no LeBron. There'll probably be like no other, famous player, or player, and there's also, professional, all-star player that's like my age, like Trey Young and something like that. But there will be none of these guys would have exist, if Kobe was not here, right? The world will be totally different, right? But now, like things for Kobe, yes, it's important that you need to follow your dream, right? Because you just never know what happened, right? I mean, I expect Kobe Bryant to live, very healthy, have a very long life, and have very peaceful, but it looks like, it didn't happen. He ended up dying at the age of 41, which is way too early, for anyone to die, right? But I still feel, sad for Kobe Bryant, right? Yeah, if I was, the Laker fan, if I was Kobe fan, then I would probably, mourn, really a lot more than comparing to like if I wasn't, in Los Angeles, right? Even though I live in the Golden State Warriors area, but I'm not the Golden State Warriors fan. I used to be Golden State Warriors fan, right? So this sends a message like, yeah, you never know what happened, right? You never know. Like people's, eventually like people will have to like, people's life is like over and time will be up and you just have to leave the world, right? But yeah, it's like what I'm saying about this is that let me think. That whatever, whatever life, God gave to you, you should be at least be very happy, right? Because there are lots of people who are, luckier or unluckier than you, right? Some people have more advantage than other people, right? That's just how, life is, right? I know that sometimes we always don't get things what we want in life, right? I mean, everybody don't get what they want, even though they try their best, right? Of course, we nobody wants, Kobe just passed away, but he just happened to pass away, right? In just an accident, right? Yes, we all know based on our common sense, like we don't want this, this famous, person, just to pass away, right? I know that there's things that I don't like in life, but I just gonna have to deal with it, and soon I'll just be, over with it and just move on and get better, right? So what I'm saying is that make your life worth it. Don't make it useless. Because when you were brought in this world, you only have like one life, right? And if you don't make it useful, if you're always not happy and all stuff, then you will suffer, right? Yeah, but please make this life worth it, man. Because this is just only like once in a lifetime, opportunity, right? You were only given this opportunity to live in this world, for a certain limited time. And the scary part of like living in this world is that you don't know like when your time is up, right? Even Kobe doesn't know. Like if I was Kobe Bryant, like I wouldn't know like when I will pass away, right? It could be, as a young age, could be a really old age, or it could be at a much older age, right? Or whatever that is, right? Or we don't know like what's gonna happen in the future, right? I mean, a lot of things can just change, in just, this short amount of time, right? Yes, and I don't know when I will pass away, right? I don't know when. And if I die, then of course this YouTube's end. And let's say that if I disappear from this channel from like a long time, then you're assuming that, oh, like I either quit or I either pass away, right? I hope I do not, die very soon. Because I'm really young right now. I'm only 20 years old right now. I'm only 21 to be specific, right? Yes, I know that, yeah, life is too short and stuff, right? I mean, people, not everybody can like die at a natural age. No, that's not gonna happen. Die naturally, oh no. But as you watch this video, it's very important that, you listen to the last few minutes of the video of what I have to say. So whatever goals and dreams that you have out there, just set your mind to it and just keep going. Like, don't stop and don't, like, give up. Like, for example, like, I want to give you an example that, that I'm a very good runner, right? And I want to sub 5-minute miles, hopefully, before, I die, right? Which is likely gonna happen, right? I mean, but I'm very close to, hitting my goal. So, yes, whatever dream and goals you want to do out there, just start right now, and don't wait, right? Yes, lifetime is too short, and you don't know, like, when this opportunity is over. And once it's over, then you just cannot do it, and you feel like you fail in life and stuff, but yeah, sometimes time's too short, and sometimes you could not get to your goal, enough time. And I want to say that even if you don't meet your goal in your life, then just be proud of what you accomplished, so far, right? Because you're still better than, millions of people out there, right? Who are too scared, just to step in their dream. But yeah, nobody should be scared, of limiting themselves, right? Whatever people tell you, man, like, or if they try to limit you, like, just don't listen to that. Just always believe in yourself and keep trying and trying and trying. And if it doesn't work, then just move to other goals that you're better at, right? I mean, it's very important that you need to identify yourself, as quick as you can, and then, just keep grinding, make every day your day, right? When you're living, when the life given to you, make sure every minute is yours. Don't do it for somebody else, right? And don't waste your life in this world, right? Don't waste, life on, on tedious things that you don't care for and that makes you upset or that doesn't make you happy, right? Yes, don't make your life very boring and stuff because it's not good, just to waste your time, living this world, right? Of course that, like don't do like, like some bad things, that will put you in jail and all that stuff. Yes, that's also gonna waste your life too, right? You just want to have like as much opportunity and freedom as you can in life, right? Just just try your best, just to make yourself happy. That's what all I'm asking for, right? I'm saying that life is more important than just anything else, right? The money don't matter, the the amounts of friends, or anything don't matter. If you just like, no matter like how much money and other things you have in life, life is always more important than anything else, and happiness too, right? Yes, and you don't always have to please, your what other people have to say. You don't always have to please them, right? Or something that could be family member or friends or whatever that is, right? This is one thing that this is one biggest important thing that when it comes to life is always, make sure you keep yourself happy, right? I know that money and other things can just attract you, just to make you happy, but happiness is more important than anything else. Money and, and the work can just stay, on itself and it doesn't end, but life can end and you just cannot regain it back, right? Things that can be regainable, like don't take that as much as highly valuable, but when things are not regainable, like life, losing life and stuff, then treat that very valuable, right? So that's all I got to say for this video. So I wanted to say like, yeah, thank you for listening to this video, and if you please comment below, like, what you have to say for this. So I know that it doesn't make sense for me, to talk more about Kobe Bryant, but there's just several things I just forgot, when I talk about, Kobe Bryant's death or something like that. There's several things I forgot, and now I already mentioned this video, right? Like how Kobe Bryant, like made a difference, in my life, right? And why do I always think about him, right? Every single year, I always look up to Kobe Bryant. I always talk about him. I always think about him. Yes, and he does have several words, that inspire you to be, want to be as good as him, right? And I want to let you know that there is no another Kobe Bryant, right? This is really suck, right? The one thing suck is that when a person is very unique, when they're very talented, when they're very good, then it's very hard, to find a person, that's as good as him. Or, exactly as good as him. There's only one Kobe Bryant in this world, and he just happened to be gone, and I wish there's, a replacement Kobe Bryant, but it's not likely gonna happen, right? I bet, like, so before I want to end this 20-minute video, I want to say that, yeah, kids who were born, kids who are talented in basketball, especially, if they were born, after Kobe Bryant, hopefully they could become better than Kobe Bryant, right? Hopefully they will be an NBA player, that will honor Kobe Bryant, Any babies that were born, after Kobe's death, hopefully they honor him as well, and known him as well, and hopefully they get interviews like, oh, like, you become an all-star game, like, you remember Kobe? Yeah, Kobe was, passed away before you were born, right? Talk to like this NBA all-star player. I'm pretty sure that there's a lots of young kids out there, or lots of, professional, people, who want to be with Kobe Bryant. I bet there's a lot of talented people, who want to be better than Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or whoever that is, man. They always stay true to themselves and they will become better, right? But I don't know that if I could see that in the future, because I have to fear for my life. I have to make sure that I don't die in this war, right? That's the one thing that I'm worried about, right? So when you watch the video, the only thing that you should only concern about is your life, right? I mean, yeah, just try to be, a very good person, try and make, people happy and all that stuff, so that way you can bring yourself, happiness too, right? I know that living this world is tough, but if you keep trying, like, harder and harder to overcome yourself, then you will become a better person, right? Yes, and for me, I have to like deal with autism, right? Which I really hate, right? Because I'm very weak in communication. You know how autistic kid does, and very weak in socialize. So I don't have as much as friend as you guys, when it comes to socializing, right? Because you socialize more than I do, that's why you have more friends comparing to me, right? For me, like, I do have friends, but not as much friends comparing to, people who socialize more or who become more friendly, right? Yeah, I try to, like, not think too much about autism, ever since Kobe, passed away. I try not to think about, what's trying to limiting me, right? I just try to, like, deal with it, overcome it, and pretend that I never had this ability. That's how successful I want to be, right? Try hard to, like, to overcome my disability, and also, work as hard just like other regular people, who don't have a disability, right? Yeah, and if you have a disability like me, like, yeah, try to overcome it and don't think too much about it. Because if you think too much about it, then you're not gonna grow as successful as you want to be, right? Yeah, I know that it's 2020, we're already like 20 years in, to 2000s already, and feel like there's a lot of things that the future is pretty much, up to, right? Unpredictable, right? But we only want good things to happen, of course, right? We don't want bad things to happen, right? Yeah, so I just want to take a, end this video here. I know it's very long and stuff, but hopefully, like a lot of things can just turn around, like for the positive, right? Yes, we do want to, honor, our, best role model, like what they did for this world, just to make us, where we are and stuff, right? And sometime I do well, because of, Kobe Bryant stuff, right? And this is how, how I used to like the Warrior stuff, right? This is part of the reason why, I like the Warrior, even though Kobe played for, Lakers and stuff, right? This is how, this is how the Golden State Warrior got 73 of 9 wins. It's because of Kobe Bryant, right? Like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, the Golden State Warrior, built very strong team. The Warrior was, used to be a really crappy team, for the longest time in NBA, even though, Kobe, played throughout the Lakers, and then, by the time it gets like 2015, 2016, like, Golden State Warriors were at their best, and they were beating, MJ, team's, record by just, one game in the season. And I'll never see a team, that has like a single digit loss in the season, right? I bet that a lot of people become successful, is because they always look up to Kobe Bryant or people who are, really good. Especially when it comes to basketball and stuff, right? They know that, oh, like, if he can conquer his dream, you can conquer your dream, right? Everybody is a human, right? And we have talented in different areas, right? Yes, that is understandable, right? Like I already told you, like, I'm only talented in running. Like, I thought I want to be strong and all stuff, but I know that I have the talent for to only do well in running, right? Especially, racing long distance too, right? Yeah, so hopefully, this video, help you, to change, what I think and what you think, right? People have different opinions, like on, on everything, right? Opinions is hardly never the same, right? Because there's 7 billion, there's over 7 billion people out there, and that means that there are seven, different type of people, 7 billion, different type of talent, all that stuff, right? But yes, man, and that means there are 7, billion, unique people, right, living in this world. So, thank you for this, listening to this long video, and yes, and the minute you watch the video, do do follow your dream out there. If you don't have a dream, just come up with it very soon and do it as soon as possible, right? There's absolutely no waiting and stuff. Let me repeat again, like, make every minute, make every day your day, right? Yes, make it as dominant as possible, because life is too limited, man. Yep, and whatever minute is given to you, make it all yours as much as possible. So I gotta say peace out, and I want to say goodbye and bye bye.